Hello there, Aquarius. My name's Frankie. I'm coming to you from spirits-healing-readings.com, and I'm a clairvoyant, clairaudient medium, and I'm an empath. And about a year ago, I had never had the opportunity to work with cards before, and I decided that I was going to take that opportunity and start teaching myself how to work with cards. And I have to say, it's been quite interesting. And this is going to be a general reading for you for the month of April 2016. And what I've done here is pick 4 cards for the month, and I'm going to use the bottom card for the general theme for the reading for the month. And at the end, we'll pick a Doreen Virtue Angel card to try to bring everything together. I really don't believe these cards are going to go week by week because that's not how I operate. So they're probably going to intertwine throughout the month for you. And it looks like you're going to have an interesting month. I mean, it really does. It looks very favorable from the cards I've pulled, even though when I put down the first one, I thought, uh-oh, Aquarius is in trouble. But no. And I looked up, I'm not an astrologer, so I looked up the overall theme for the month for you, Aquarius, for those of you that are interested in astrology, and it's in your 3rd house for the month, and that is dealings with your brothers and sisters. It can be educational pursuits. It's like your everyday affairs, your everyday business matters, or the neighborhood interests, things like that. It can be, to me, it can be like causes to, or things that you're drawn towards. Um, Obviously, it means something a little different because we're all different people. But what I picked for the bottom card for the overall theme for the month is the 5 of Wands. And that's the reason I was laughing, because it looks like everybody's hitting each other with a pile of sticks here. But what I believe when I'm looking at this card is it probably, a lot of this is going to just depend on financial situations and things that it's easier if I speak as if I'm you. So financial situations, the affairs around me, competitors, like competitive forces, and um, I don't know how competitive Aquariuses are, but the ones that I know might not be that competitive, but this is what it looks like. Looks like business affairs, and being as this also can be about education, it may mean that I have to get a lot more enthusiastic perhaps and step up my game, put myself in my truth. And I'm saying this because the second card, actually, because there's another one before it that I laid, is the 3 of Pentacles. And all of these cards are upright in this reading. And to me, the 3 of Pentacles can mean the card of an apprentice. It can mean the card of a job well done, or a card where we're going to expand on something for our future, because these 2 people on the side are watching someone who is skilled, I believe, at what they're doing, building looks like a archway for a church or something, but that shows me a skilled craftsman, someone who knows what I'm doing in the field that I'm in, and someone who's quite honest or trustworthy in the field they're in. So if I were getting someone was going to help me with something, or if I needed education, I think I'd go to this 3 of Pentacles to start learning a few extra skills, because we're starting right off with this little battle here, or competition, or however you think it is. I always think of it as a fake fight, or a way to, like, look, these are the opponents, how do I enhance my skills, to get forward. It could be in about anything, because, it's showing that I can achieve my best by acting more forcefully, I couldn't even get that word out, or decisively in my affairs right now. There's I think, and it can be male or female, this King of Cups that came up, it's in the upright position also, but if it male or female, this is a general reading, it would be someone who is around me that is a really, really good person, or it could be me, because it's someone who's disposed to treat me kindly or help me or is influential, kind of like a father figure to me, someone I can look up to for advice or would serve me in a manner. And it's a cup card, so if it was a physical person, it would be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It doesn't have to be, but that can be. And it's someone who is genuinely, so since this is brothers and sisters too, it could be someone who is genuinely going to help me to acquire a skill or to stabilize me in that skill. Uh, someone that someone that I can totally trust to help me to get back into my position of power, and where, because I'm going to have to trust the universe, with the flow, with the flow of everything. Well, obviously we're all supposed to trust the universe, but I always think sometimes it's a bit slow, and the catch up. Me, Frankie, would like it like instantaneously, but this is going to require the for me to have a lot of knowledge about current affairs. Everything that's going on around me, I need to have knowledge about it, because this is the next card here that is in the reading is the Seven of Wands. And this is, to me, someone who's fighting off the competition or having a fight with 6 other people. Who knows? It depends on the circumstance or the condition. But I believe this Seven of Wands is someone that is bound and determined and has the capacity and the power to fend off anything that would disrupt my own beliefs or what I think is right or what I need. I'm this month like willing and totally able to stand up for myself with a determined effort to get what it is that I require into my life, to feel right, to feel safe, to feel secure, to bring people into my life that, love and care about me, are genuinely interested in my welfare. Might take a little patience for us, but if we are in the light, and I believe we are in the light, and this last card in the reading is like amazing because I have the Ten of Cups, and that's like the completion of everything, and this to me is the happy ever after card, so it's the completion and the restart, perhaps the adding to a skill set if I required it, the restart of a wonderful new beginning where I stand in my truth and where I stand in my light. And I believe Aquarius always stands in our truth and in our light. But it seems like because this month and it being in the 3rd house, and like I said, I'm not an astrologer, but I feel like it's going to be like because it is people around me, like brothers, sisters, maybe it's work people that are around me, and we have these 2 wands cards where everybody's batting each other with sticks. Feels like it might be a quite dramatic month, where I might have to stay patient and, while I'm doing what I need to do for me, and keep my enthusiasm and my power, in play, because I think a lot of, on the whole, for this year, I think there's going to be a lot of quick, unexpected things happening to me, and they can be good. I mean, look, we have this Ten of Cups at the end there, the happily ever after. It depends on if I'm playing all of these cards right, you know? I don't want to, looking at all these cards, I don't want to keep to, like anything that's an outmoded, you know, sense of value around me, or something that's out of date, because we have this Pentacles, Three of Pentacles here. So if my way of thinking is out of date or whatever, or I'm still clinging to it and I need to change it, and I have to become more involved, or up my skill set, in the light, or however I'm operating with this, or the truth, I'm going to have to be ready, willing, and able and determined to be capable of standing my ground and telling other people my viewpoints, standing my ground and sticking to it at the same time. Standing my ground and being able to defend it and stick to it at the same time. This is just a really great month, I believe, if we are prepared for the unexpected and for the changes that are happening. And I think this whole year is going to be about being prepared for the unexpected. And being as, we got this Ten of Cups in here at the end, which is, happy ever after, woohoo, and abundance. And abundance comes in all forms. It may not necessarily be a big pile of cash, but all of us will like a big pile of cash. Obviously, I would. But if you think about it, abundance comes in all ways. Sometimes abundance is our power, and they keep repeating that word power. Sometimes abundance is our light. Sometimes abundance is our truth. Sometimes abundance is being able, to stand up for others, or to deepen our ties with others that are important to us, and people that are helpful, like this King of Cups, male or female, but people that really truly care about us, that can help us on our path forward. Even if it can be like, I'm going back to school, this is a general reading. It can be about everyday business transactions. Maybe, the clerk at the store overcharged me, and when I go back to get my refund and show them that they overcharged me, they say to me, no, I didn't do it, and obviously there's the other extra $10 bill laying right on the top of the cash register. It's about taking a stand, being patient, ready for the unexpected at all times, but taking that stand of power and of my truth to honor myself throughout this month. I don't, because this, a lot of this feels business wise too. I don't want to, you know, how do I want to put this? I don't want to ignore any good business opportunities that are coming towards me, because this is an unexpected things too, and I want to utilize every skill that I have. Or maybe it's a new relationship coming into my life. I want to be able to step right into that, and, oh, okay, this is the right one for me. I'm going for it. I'm going to stand in my truth. This is what is right for me, what makes me happy, or this is the cause I've decided to champion, if it be something like that. it can come in all forms, you know, but if it's a cause that I'm interested in, maybe I want to get a little education there from an expert. If it is a person that I decided, you know, I truly love and he or she pops up at the last moment, I'm going to go for it because they're a good person. They're honest. They're trustworthy. If it's a business partnership, this is the person I'm going with because I can see the truth of their honesty. Their, you know, how trustworthy they are. They just show it in their demeanor, and everything about them is a truth. It's not a lie. You know how when we get with someone we've never known before, and this feels unexpected, all these developments around this month, but if we got with someone we didn't know before and it was like, you know, wow, I gotcha. This is just the right thing for me. You know, I think a lot of that's going to happen. We don't want to ignore anything good that's coming into our lives. Or, you know, we want to deepen the ties of affection if we do have them around us, you know, with brothers, sisters, because it said that was a third house affair. um, I really, you know, if I have knowledge about it, I want to be able to act decisively on a moment's notice about anything, you know, whatever it is. If it, the feeling that comes around it, I mean, obviously the month itself is good, but the feeling that comes around it is like unexpected. It's like everything changed on the spur of a moment, or, you know, and this is the way I have to go about it. It's just, I think you're going, well, I think I'm going to enjoy it because now I'm Aquarius too. So all of you out there, Aquarians are now named Frankie. And I don't like unexpected. I like to know what's going on. But I think Aquarians are probably way better at that than I am. But it looks like it's going to be a good month for you. Just pay attention. Keep up on, you know, what's going on around you, current affairs, people that are predisposed to really be genuine, honest, trustworthy, helpful people to keep around me in my life, stuff like that. Because I'm going to be standing up here, and I'm going to be standing up in my power. And I just glanced, I picked both of them up together. And I must have enough experience because the card that's underneath this Five of Wands is the Ten of Swords. So that shows me that I've already experienced all the heartache, the downfall, all those things. I got all of that under my belt. And that's a 10, which means the the total end, you know, like the culmination. And I have the 10 of Cups at the end. New beginning, new abundance. Everything's kind of fallen, you know, in place. But it's only can fall in place, right? The new, the different, the exciting can fall in place if I'm ready for the unexpected and I take my opportunities when they come, right? If I was an Aquarius, and I am right now for today, I'd be taking it as quick as it came. I'd be ready to defend it, or I'd have the new skill set if I needed one of those. I'd be good to go, right? Alrighty, let's see what these Doreen Virtue cards have to say for us. And at all costs, don't be afraid. Don't ever want to be afraid. When it comes, it comes. Stand in your power. Stand in your truth. Be patient. And be a being of light. You'll be ready. And this card that came up is the ocean. Let's go on vacation. Well, I'll go swimming in the ocean. And I'm going to read to you out of the Doreen Virtue book. For these are her daily guidance oracle cards. On account of the first month that I ever used these cards, they kept pulling the same card over and over, and I figured the angels stacked the deck. But this ocean card, I believe it may have come up before, but I'll read you the alternative readings out of the book. It came up, I'm almost positive, for another sign. I shouldn't have said stack the deck, should I? Anyhow, the card says, the deep blue sea speaks to your soul, healing and soothing you. Even the act of imagining yourself dipping into its healing womb brings about the desirable effects. Better yet, spend time physically near the ocean and allow its power and beauty to wash away all your cares and concerns. And they kept saying, keep your enthusiasm. If there's something you think you need, if you need to, get a new skill, get the new skill, do whatever it is that it takes to bring that 10 of cups, right? And abundance comes in every form, just be decisive when you make your choices, decisions, stick by them and do it. Let's see what that says the rest of this is for us. Well, obviously, maybe not, because maybe the ocean just says ocean. Let's see here. Well, maybe there is no ocean in here. Well, there is. So obviously they're giving us another meaning for it. Let's go in here and see what it is. Oop. I'm passing everything. Sorry about that. Everything's starting to bloom up here, and I have to tell you, I'm not going with the flow on the blooming part, but it is beautiful. Got little seed pellets everywhere you look. Well, still can't find it. Sorry. We'll get it eventually. It says here, this card comes to you because of your connection with the ocean. I love the ocean. I love Jamaica too. It's a sign that you need to spend more time near the sea, perhaps during a vacation or as a home base. The angels will help you with this endeavor if you ask and allow them to. The ocean air and water inspires and heals you. And Aquarius is an air sign, so maybe you need a little boost to bring that enthusiasm and power back into play. And what it says here is, take a sea salt bath to detoxify, drink more water, connect with dolphins and other sea dwellers. You have an ocean related past life. Learn a water sport such as diving, sailing, or snorkeling. And I believe Aquarian people, most of us, love water. It's really, really relevant and important to us. And it said ocean air. Also, like I said, for an air sign. This is about healing and capability for standing up for the things that are important to us, or acquiring a new skill and bringing, if it's a person, this King of Cups, male or female, bringing those new people or new, clearly good for us situations into our lives that expand our light. It's going to be a pretty wonderful month if we're prepared and we jump on it when it comes. I really appreciate you guys being here with me and spending all this time. And if you want to just find out something about me or know more about me, just go to spirits-healing-readings.com. Or if you'd like a reading, however it is, you'll get all the information over at that website. If something in this reading does not resonate with you, then go and see your moon and your rising sign. And I wanted to thank you and tell you all I appreciate your likes and your shares and all the subscribers I've got. I've truly enjoyed doing this, and your comments have been just wonderful. I appreciate it all, and I appreciate you, all of you, for taking the time to spend with me. I hope this is a really wonderful April for you. Bye-bye.